Can you imagine the things people are doing at their bachelor parties? Zawadi and Amane have been friends for years. Best friends, in fact. However, their relationship has always been a little strange. There's a little tension, a little jealousy. Each of them trying to be better than the other, trying to one-up the other. But, they claim to be best friends. Zawadi has been dating Emmanuel for the past 3 years, when one day he proposes to her, establishing that she is the woman of his dreams and he wants to marry her. In all her excitement, Zawadi goes and tells Amane and tells her, "You know what? Emmanuel has proposed. We're getting married." Amane is a little shocked because, she's been with her boyfriend for 5 years and she's not yet gotten a ring. So she tells and asks Zawadi, "Are you sure? Are you guys ready? It's only been 3 years. Are you confident? Are you sure he's the man?" Zawadi says, yes, she's confident. So they begin planning the wedding. Everything's going well. All the preparations are coming together. Zawadi is excited. Emmanuel is ready. Until 2 days before the wedding, Amane happens upon some pictures showing Emmanuel at his bachelor party entangled with a mysterious woman. Considering this as her proof and opportunity, she waits till the night before the wedding to tell Zawadi, "Look, this is the proof. I've been telling you this all along. Emmanuel is not faithful. You must end this marriage." And she encourages her that, after this betrayal, it's only been 3 years. This marriage should be called off, refusing to let her relationship fall inside water. And for this marriage to not go according to plan, Zawadi says, "Look, Amane, you're my best friend. We will handle this behind closed doors. I will figure it out. But this marriage will go on." So indeed, the marriage does go on. The wedding happens. Everything's going well. However, Zawadi does not feel like this is the end. She feels betrayed, and though the marriage has happened, the wedding has happened. It's been a month and she's still feeling betrayed. Emmanuel has not confessed. Nobody has told her anything, so she decides to create a payback plan. She is going to find somebody to also have a secret night of passion. And after that, she will declare and announce to Emmanuel that just like he did before their wedding, she has also chosen to step out after their wedding. So they're all equal, they're all even, and they can move forward with this marriage relationship situation. Considering that Amane is the one who took it upon herself to give Zawadi the news, Zawadi decides that Uche has always been a little bit of a player. So if she can convince him, he might be the willing participant in all of this. So she sets her plan in motion. A little talking here, a little flirtation here. Zawadi builds a connection with Uche. Then, as planned, they decide to meet up, have some food, a few drinks, and proceed to do the do. In the morning, after accomplishing phase 1 of her plan, Zawadi talks to Uche and says, "Look, this was all well and good. I'ma be heading out soon." Just before Zawadi prepares to go, Uche receives a call. Initially thinking that it's his girlfriend Amane, they both freeze. Uche picks the call and he realizes it's a doctor. The doctor says, "Good morning. You came by to donate blood. We ran a few tests. We'd like you to come into the hospital. I'm going to go over some of the tests we did and the results." Uche unbothered says, "Nah, he has other things he's going to do. The doctor should just tell him what's going on." The doctor, a little bit uncomfortable, says, "Oh sir, I would prefer you come into the office." Uche says, "I'm fine. Just tell me." The doctor then says, "Unfortunately, you've tested positive for HIV. So we would really need you to come into the hospital and let us get you on a treatment plan. Get your medications and have that put under control." Unfortunately, the phone was on loudspeaker and Zawadi heard everything. In her shock, she quickly left the house. No conversation, no discussion. So she returned home, plagued with the thought of not only having spent the night outside, but potentially having contracted HIV. She struggles to have interactions with Emmanuel. She doesn't really want him to come in contact with her. She doesn't want him to try anything. She's a little standoffish and Emmanuel's getting a little bit concerned. Thinking he has the answer, Emmanuel sits her down and says, "I have something to talk to you about." So Emmanuel confesses that during the night of his bachelor party, his friends wanted to play a prank on him, getting him so drunk, they hoped they could convince him into spending the night with an escort. They were then hoping to take pictures and put the pictures on social media and kind of just create commotion. Unfortunately, that didn't go according to plan. And they decided that, they've had their fun. Emmanuel wasn't interested in sleeping with anyone, and so they just decided not to post anything. Zawadi looks at him confused and says, "Wait, so you didn't sleep with anyone? You didn't do anything that night?" Emmanuel said. "Oh no, of course not. I would never do that to you. I love you." They just staged a few pictures. And I just wanted to tell you, in case you ever saw them, that they look bad, but it was part of a prank. I knew nothing about it. I didn't do anything, it just kind of happened. In addition, Emmanuel mentioned that he'd spoken to his friends and that they had apologized. In that moment, Zawadi's whole plan starts crumbling before her eyes. Not only did Emmanuel actually not do anything, the images were simple pranks completely orchestrated. But she, on the other hand, had done something. She had stepped out and was now holding a dark secret about her own health. Now that's an entangled web. That's all we've got for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!